Dear soul, receive now this urgent and luminous message that the angels have brought especially for you at this very moment. There is a powerful truth that hovers in the air, a reality that your intuition already senses, but that perhaps you have not yet understood in its entirety. It is about someone very present in your thoughts, that person who touches your heart in a unique way, someone you feel, even at a distance, has a deep and unbreakable connection. The angels show me with meridian clarity. This person thinks about you, yes, but it is not just an occasional or fleeting thought. It is a constant, enveloping thought that occupies their mind in almost every moment of the day and night. 24. Hours a day you are there in the mind of this person, like a song that never stops playing, an image that never fades. And this, dear soul, is a sign that something grand is being orchestrated in the spiritual plane, a movement that has the power to rewrite the history between you. The angels indicate that the intensity of these thoughts is not something that this person can easily control. It is a force that arises from within, that accompanies them in their daily tasks, in their moments of rest, and especially in those moments of silence when the mind is free to wander. They may be in the middle of a conversation, focused on an activity or simply observing the horizon, and suddenly a memory of you arises with an impressive clarity. It may be the memory of your smile, the sound of your laughter, the way you looked at them, or a specific moment that you shared and that now gains an even deeper meaning for them. These memories are not just loose images. They come loaded with feeling, of a longing that has settled and grows every day. This constant presence in their thoughts has a greater purpose. The angels show me that it is the way the universe keeps this connection alive, not allowing physical or emotional distance to erase what really exists between you. It is like an invisible but incredibly strong thread that keeps you connected, vibrating at the same energy frequency. And the more this person tries to distract themselves, the more present you become in their mind. It is a movement that cannot be forced or avoided, as it comes from a connection that transcends logical understanding. It is their soul calling. For your soul, even if they consciously still do not have total clarity about what is happening, this person feels your absence in a way that surprises them. They may have believed that moving forward would be easier, that time would heal the absence and that memories would become vague. But the angels reveal that the opposite has happened. The more time passes, the more noticeable the absence you make becomes. They realize that certain spaces in their life can only be filled by your energy, by your unique way of being. And this perception has generated restlessness, a feeling of emptiness that no other person or situation has managed to fill. They have wondered why this is happening, why you remain so present, even when they try to create distance. And the angels show me something even stronger. This person has been dreaming about you. They are not random or meaningless dreams. They are vivid dreams, full of emotion, where you interact, talk, or simply share a space of peace and connection. Often they wake up with the feeling that you were really there, with the smell of your skin, the sound of your voice still echoing in their mind. These dreams leave them thoughtful, confused, and at the same time, with a growing desire to have you near again. The angels say that these dreams are messages, a way for the universe and this person's very soul to communicate the truth that their conscious mind tries to ignore, that you are essential in their life. Beyond dreams, the angels indicate that this person has noticed signs around them that remind them of you. It could be a song playing at an unexpected moment that was your song, a place they pass by that brings back vivid memories, or even conversations with mutual friends that somehow end up mentioning your name. These signs are not coincidences. They are the universe's way of keeping you present in their reality, reinforcing this connection that cannot be broken. It's a constant reminder to this person that there's something pending, something that needs to be resolved. Before continuing the message, write this mantra in the comments. My heart is open to give and receive genuine love. This helps tune your energy to the frequency of love and connection that the angels are bringing. Now continuing the message. This person may not be openly expressing what they feel. They may be trying to maintain a facade of control, or even avoiding contact out of fear or pride. But the angels show me the truth behind this facade. They think about you constantly, and this presence in their thoughts is creating a powerful internal movement. It's as if a seed of longing has been planted in their heart, and now it's growing, forcing them to look at this connection with new eyes. They're re-evaluating the past, understanding the value of what you had, and realizing that distance hasn't diminished the feeling, only transformed it into a pain that needs to be relieved. The truth is that they miss you in a profound and inescapable way. This absence is not just the lack of a person, but the lack of your light, your energy, the way you made them feel. They yearn for your presence, even if they still don't know how to admit it to themselves or to you. This intensity of thought is the clearest evidence that the bond between you is strong and that the angels are working to reactivate it. They live in a state of constant reflection, where every moment of silence is filled with memories of you. Every step they take, every decision they make, somehow leads them back to you. This person is in a whirlwind of emotions, trying to understand why, despite time and distance, you remain the most present person in their mind. They may even try to convince themselves that they're moving on, that they're meeting new people, that they're living their life. But the angels show me that all of this is just a distraction from the truth that resides in their heart. You are irreplaceable. They realize that the conversations they have, the experiences they live, everything seems superficial compared to the depth and authenticity of what you shared. This realization leaves them restless as they begin to fear that they'll never find someone who understands them the same way, who makes them feel the same security and the same joy that you did. The longing they feel is not just for specific moments, but for your essence. They miss your gentle energy, your ability to listen without judging, the way you calmed them in difficult moments. Small details that in the past may have seemed insignificant now become big in their mind. The sound of your laughter, the way you drank your coffee, your perfume, the way you organize things, all of this is present in their memory with a disturbing clarity. This person is living in a state of deep nostalgia, where the present mixes with the past, and you are the central figure in this scenario. And this constant presence in their thoughts is not just a psychological phenomenon, it's an energetic manifestation of the bond that the angels protect. The angels show me that your energy is present in her life, even in a subtle way. She may feel a change in the air, an unexpected sense of peace or a sudden impulse that makes her think of you. These are the angels at work, keeping that connection active, preparing the ground for what's to come. This person may be trying to rationalize these feelings, trying to find a logical explanation for why you're so present in her mind. But the truth is that there's no logical explanation for something that comes from the soul. It's a connection that simply exists, strong and undeniable, and the more she resists, the more intense the feeling becomes. The angels say that this resistance is coming to an end. The strength of the feeling, the clarity of the dreams, the frequency of the signs, all of this is pressing this person to face the truth and recognize what she truly feels. She's at a saturation point where the longing can no longer be contained, and it's exactly at this point that the universe begins to move its pieces more decisively. This person is about to yield to the force of this connection, to stop fighting against the feeling and to allow the truth to come to light. And that truth is simple and powerful. She loves you and can no longer live without your presence in her life. The intensity of the thoughts she has about you is the clearest proof that destiny is working to reunite you. Your energy is reverberating in her life, creating a constant echo of memories and feelings. The angels show me that this person is in a state of almost continuous reflection, pondering about the past, evaluating the present, and wondering about the future. And in all these scenarios, you are the central figure. She can't imagine a happy or complete future without your presence. This realization scares and motivates her at the same time. It scares her because the strength of the feeling is greater than she expected, and it motivates her because the possibility of a reunion becomes more real in her mind. She's remembered conversations, promises, plans that you made together, and these memories come with a feeling of regret for having let things get to this point. She wonders if there's still time to correct the mistakes, if there's still room for a fresh start. Dear soul, the energy that the angels transmit to me is of a person who is on the verge of a great decision. The pressure of these constant thoughts, the growing longing, the clarity of the dreams and the frequency of the divine signs are leading her to a point of no return. She can no longer postpone the need to connect with you. The truth about what she feels has become a heavy burden, too much to carry alone. And this burden is pushing her to act. She feels she needs to express herself. Take this weight off her chest, say everything that's been kept for so long. The angels show me that she has imagined this conversation countless times. She thinks about what she would say, how you would react, what the result would be. And this anticipation leaves her anxious, but also with a growing feeling that it's inevitable. She knows she needs to take this step, even though fear still tries to stop her. The fear of the unknown, the fear of rejection, the fear that you may have moved on definitively. These fears are real, but the strength of the feeling that binds her to you is even greater, and the angels are working to give her the courage that's lacking. This person is living in a state of internal suspense, where each day is an expectation of what might happen. She catches herself looking at the phone, thinking about sending you a message, calling you, simply showing up in front of you, and often she comes very close to doing that, but something stops her at the last moment. It could be a limiting thought, an old insecurity, or simply the magnitude of what this action represents. Because she knows that by seeking you, she'll be opening a door that was closed and the outcome might change her life forever. But the angels say that this hesitation is numbered. The energy of the universe is aligning events so that this person feels increasingly compelled to act. She will receive a powerful sign, an internal or external confirmation, that will help her overcome her fears and take the action her heart truly desires. This sign will come at the right moment, when she's ready to listen, to feel and to act according to the truth that the angels have been planting in her mind. And that truth is that you are the person she wants to be with, the one who fills the void in her soul. This person is going through an internal transformation process where longing is being used as a catalyst for growth and understanding. She is learning in the most intense way that true love cannot be ignored, that soul connections do not disappear with distance, and that certain opportunities do not come back in the same way. And this lesson is preparing her for a reunion that won't be based on games or superficialities, but on honesty and the depth of what you both truly feel. Destiny is weaving the threads, aligning the circumstances so that your paths cross again, in a way that brings healing, renewal, and the possibility of an even stronger love. The intensity of this person's thoughts about you is not just a reflection of longing, but clear evidence that your energy is deeply intertwined with hers. The angels show me that this energetic connection is so strong that she often feels your presence, even when you're not physically close. It might be a sudden shiver, a warm feeling in her chest, a premonition, or even the feeling of being watched. And in those moments, she intuitively knows it's you. This perception of your energy leaves her restless as she realizes there are no real barriers between you, only those that the mind and fear have created. The angels indicate that this person has tried to find relief for this restlessness. She may have sought distractions, immersed herself in activities, or even tried to convince herself that these thoughts are just all in her head. But the truth is that the more she tries to distance herself, the stronger your energy pulls her back. It's a constant movement, a cycle of trying to forget and being reminded. That is exhausting for her. And this exhaustion is leading her to a point of surrender. She is beginning to realize that fighting this connection is futile and that the only way to find peace is to face what she truly feels. This person is going through a deep reassessment of her feelings and priorities. She is comparing her current experiences with what she had when she was with you, and the difference is clear to her. The angels show that she feels that something essential is missing in her life, and that void has your name. She wonders constantly why no one else can awaken in her the same depth of feeling, the same sense of home, the same genuine joy. And the answer that she is beginning to accept is that you are unique. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments 777 to claim the spiritual clarity that the angels are sending to your life. This sacred number amplifies your connection with divine wisdom. Now, continuing the message, this person has been carrying significant emotional weight, a silent regret for having allowed distance to set in. The angels show me that she blames herself for not having valued what you had, for having let fear or insecurity dictate her actions. And this regret is driving her to seek a way to correct the past. She knows she can't turn back time, but she feels she needs to try. You need to know if there's still a chance to salvage this connection that has become so precious to her. Destiny, dear soul, is tirelessly weaving the threads of your lives again. Angels are moving the pieces, creating synchronicities and opportunities for your paths to cross significantly. It might be an unexpected encounter, a situation that forces communication, or a sign so clear she won't be able to ignore it. The angels show me that this moment is near. The energy is aligning, the barriers are dissolving, and the courage this person needs to take the final step is being cultivated with the support of the spiritual plan. This person feels that time is passing, and she can't wait any longer. The internal urgency to resolve this situation, to have an answer, to know if there's a future for you two is growing every day. She knows that silence is no longer an option, and she needs to act, even if the result leaves her vulnerable. The angels are preparing her for this moment, strengthening her heart, dispelling her fears, and reminding her of the beauty and importance of the connection she has with you. And for you, dear soul, the angels ask for patience, trust, and above all, openness. Be open to receiving this person back into your life, if that's what your heart desires. Be open to hearing what she has to say, without prejudice or judgment. Be open to the possibility that the universe has grand plans for you two, plans that surpass any difficulty or distance from the past. Destiny is about to act, and you are a fundamental piece in this reunion. And there's more. The angels show me that this person not only thinks of you, but that this constant remembrance is generating a deep reflection in her about life, love, and what truly matters. It's as if your presence in her thoughts were a mirror, reflecting truths that were previously hidden. She is reevaluating her values, her priorities, and the way she has conducted her relationships. And in this reevaluation, you emerge as a reference point, an example of something genuine and valuable that she let slip away. The angels indicate that this person has felt an increasingly poignant regret. It's not just for having distanced herself, but for perhaps not having understood the depth of what you shared at the right time. She realizes now that certain connections are rare, that certain people leave an indelible mark on our soul, and that ignoring this is ignoring an essential part of our own existence. This understanding is leading her to a place of humility and recognition. She is beginning to admit to herself that she made a mistake and that she needs to find a way to fix it. This deep introspection has been challenging for her. The angels show that she has struggled against pride, against the fear of appearing vulnerable, against the insecurity of not knowing how you will react. But the strength of the feeling and the growing clarity about the value of your connection are gradually dissolving these internal barriers. She is realizing that the possibility of having you back, of healing this distance, is worth more than any pride or fear. Now, before we continue this message, if you felt that this message resonated, please consider making a donation through the Worth Too Much button. Your caring support helps us continue to bring messages of light and hope to all who need them. Now, continuing the message, the angels reveal that this person has received clear signs from the universe that are pushing her in your direction. These signs can be numerical synchronicities, unexpected encounters with people or situations that remind her of you, or even strong intuitions that lead her to think about how it would be to meet you again. These signs aren't a coincidence. They're the way the spiritual plan is guiding this person, showing them that the path back to you is being prepared. Destiny is indeed bringing you together, but this union isn't a magical event that will happen without action. It's a process that involves the energy of both, clarity of purpose, and openness to what the angels are orchestrating. Your own energy, dear soul, plays a crucial role in this movement. By keeping your heart open, cultivating inner peace, and trusting in the universe's right timing, you're sending powerful signals to this person and the spiritual plan indicating your readiness to receive what's coming. This person is increasingly convinced that they need to act. The internal pressure is mounting, and the silence is becoming unbearable. They know they can no longer pretend you don't exist, or that the longing doesn't affect them. And this awareness is leading them to a moment of decision. The angels show me that they're preparing, gathering the courage necessary to take the step that could rewrite the story between you. This step may be direct contact, an attempt to find you, or a clear manifestation of their feelings. Whatever the form, it will come from a place of truth and vulnerability. And the question the angels ask you is, are you ready to receive this truth? Because when this person approaches, they'll come with an open heart, their soul exposed, seeking an opportunity to reconnect, and your response will determine the course of this new phase. The intensity of their thoughts is proof that the flame between you hasn't gone out, only waited for the right moment to rekindle. The angels show me that this person is living in a state of suspension, where the future seems uncertain, but the presence of the past, you, is overwhelming. This constant contemplation about you isn't just nostalgic remembrance, but a deep analysis of what went wrong and what could be different. They're trying to piece together the puzzle, understanding their role in the distance that set in and seeking a way to build something stronger should there be a new opportunity. The angels indicate that they've wondered if you think of them with the same intensity. This doubt gnaws at them. They imagine if you've moved on, if you've found someone else, if you've erased memories of them from your heart. And this uncertainty prevents them from sleeping peacefully. They crave confirmation, a sign that the feeling is mutual, that there's still a place for them in your life. This need to know the truth is driving them more and more to seek contact. There's something important the angels want you to know. This person feels an inexplicable connection with you that goes beyond rational understanding. They may have had other relationships, other experiences, but none compare to the depth of the bond they feel with you. It's as if their soul recognizes your soul, and this connection calls them back constantly. This is the basis of the constant thoughts, the root of this longing that won't pass. Before continuing the message, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. This helps us continue creating meaningful content for you. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that this person is in a healing process. The distance and longing are forcing them to look inward, to face their own fears and insecurities that may have contributed to the separation. It's a period of growth, even if painful, that's preparing them for a more conscious and mature reunion. They're learning the importance of communication, vulnerability, and the courage to truly love. Destiny, dear soul, isn't something rigid and unchangeable, but rather a path that's built with the choices and energy of each person. The angels are aligning the circumstances, but the final action will come from this person, driven by the force of feelings that she can no longer contain. And this action will be a call, an invitation for you to explore the possibility of a future together. Can you feel that energy in the air? That anticipation, that feeling that something big is about to happen? It's the energy of the universe working, the force of destiny in motion. The angels are surrounding you too with light and protection, creating a favorable vibrational field for the reunion. But for this to materialize in the best way, your energy also needs to be aligned. Cultivate faith, keep your heart open, and trust that what is yours by right will reach you at the right time. This person is reaching a point where the need to reconnect outweighs the fear of trying. She knows the risk is high, but the reward, the possibility of having you back in her life, is incalculable. And this perception is leading her to a state of courage, even if it's still mixed with a touch of anxiety. The angels show me that she is preparing mentally and emotionally for this moment, gathering the right words, visualizing a positive outcome, and seeking strength to face whatever comes. And the question that the angels invite you to ask now is, if this person knocked on your door today, would you be ready to open it? Not just the physical door, but the door to your heart. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 8. Write in the comments, I receive the energy of the angels. My lucky number is 8 and I am blessed. I send love and protection to the person I like and love very much. If this message touched your heart, Show your support with a "thank you so much" and help spread this message of light to other people who need it. The strength of these constant thoughts is so powerful that it is shaping this person's reality, inevitably leading her towards you. The angels show me that she feels increasingly compelled to act, as if an invisible force were pushing her to seek you out. This compulsion doesn't come from cold logic, but from a deep yearning of the soul, from a need to complete something that was left unfinished. She feels that her life is not complete without you, and this feeling has become increasingly unbearable. The angels indicate that this person has allowed herself to feel the pain of absence, the depth of longing, and this is transforming her. This immersion in feelings is teaching her valuable lessons about love, appreciation, and regret. She is learning that certain people are rare gifts from the universe, and that letting them go without a fight is a mistake that costs the peace of the soul. This awareness is making her more mature, more conscious, and more willing to do whatever is necessary to reconnect. There is a detail that the angels reveal. This person has idealized the reunion in her mind. She imagines what it would be like when their eyes meet again, the words that would be said, the energy that would be shared. This idealization helps her to create courage, to visualize a possible future. Even if uncertainty still lingers, she clings to this hope like a beacon in the fog of doubt. Before we continue, the angels ask that you do a liberation exercise. Write in the comments a list of people, including yourself, that you would like to forgive. Visualize each one of them, send love and say, "I forgive you and release you, may peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. This liberation is essential to make room for the new in your life. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that this person is approaching a turning point. She can no longer go back, ignore what she feels, or pretend that you don't exist. The internal pressure is great, and the universe is aligning events in such a way that she feels increasingly compelled to act. It could be an unexpected circumstance, a conversation that arises naturally, or simply an overwhelming impulse that will lead her to seek you out. Whatever the form, it will happen soon. Destiny is acting powerfully yet subtly. The angels are creating the ideal conditions for your paths to cross again. It won't be something forced or artificial, but rather a reunion that will seem natural, almost inevitable. This person will feel guided that the signs are leading her to you, and in that moment, she will have the clarity and courage to take the final step. And for you, dear soul, the angel's message is one of preparation. Prepare your heart to receive this person, if that is truly what you desire. Prepare to listen to what she has to say, to welcome her vulnerability, and to share your own truth. This reunion will be an opportunity for healing, clarification, and, if it is the desire of both hearts and the spiritual plan, a new beginning. The constant thoughts of this person about you are the clearest manifestation that the universe has a plan to unite you. The intensity of this mental connection is paving the way for a transformative reunion. She is being forced to face the truth about her feelings, to recognize the invaluable value of your presence in her life, and to find the courage necessary to overcome the fears that have prevented her from acting until now. The angels show me that this person has felt a growing urgency to resolve this situation. It's as if time is accelerating, and she knows, intuitively, that she can't delay any longer. Each day without you is a day of regret, and an emptiness that nothing else seems to fill. This feeling of incompleteness is driving her to seek a way to reconnect, to find out if there is still a chance to rebuild what was lost. There is a deep feeling of nostalgia that is not limited to happy memories, but also to the feeling of home, of belonging, that she felt by your side. The angels indicate that this person realizes that with you she could truly be herself, without masks, without judgment, and that freedom to be who she is, which she may have taken for granted in the past, now feels immensely lacking. Before we continue, share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. This strengthens the collective energy and expands the reach of this light. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that this person is in a growing state of vulnerability. The facade of strength or indifference that she may have tried to maintain is crumbling before the force of the feeling that binds her to you. She is allowing herself to feel, even if it makes her uncomfortable. This surrender to feelings is an essential step in her healing process and is preparing her for an authentic reunion. Destiny is aligning events in such a way that your paths will cross naturally. The angels are opening doors and creating opportunities for this person to find the right way to approach. It won't be something forced, but rather a movement that will come from the heart, driven by the clarity she is gaining about what she really wants. And the question that the angels invite you to reflect on now is, if this person approaches, will you be ready to welcome this vulnerability and share your own? The upcoming reunion is not just about rekindling a relationship, but about two souls seeking each other, guided by the light of the angels and the force of destiny. Be prepared to receive this new phase with an open heart and a receptive soul. The intensity of this person's thoughts about you has reached a saturation point, and that internal pressure is about to turn into action. The angels show me that she can no longer contain what she feels, and the need to seek you out has become stronger than any fear or insecurity. It's as if a dam had been built to contain a river of feelings, and now that dam is about to burst. The angels indicate that this person has felt a telepathic connection with you. Often she thinks of you and moments later receives a sign, an intuition, or something happens that validates this connection. She can feel your energy from afar, sense that you're thinking of her at the same time, or even hear your voice in her thoughts. These phenomena are not products of the imagination. They are manifestations of the powerful soul connection that exists between you, amplified by the angels. This person is beginning to understand that this connection is not something ordinary. She realizes that what she feels for you is different from anything she's ever felt, and this perception is leading her to give this relationship the value it truly deserves. She's recognizing that the connection between you is special, sacred, and worth fighting for. Before we continue this message, if you haven't left your comment yet, right now. True love always finds a way. This act strengthens the energy of the connection that the angels are bringing to you. Your participation is important for this current of light. Now, continuing the message, the angels show me that this person is gathering the necessary courage to seek you out. She knows it won't be easy, that she might have to face some uncomfortable truths, but she's willing to do so. The fear of rejection still exists, but the possibility of losing you forever is an even greater fear. And it's this fear that's driving her to act. Destiny, dear soul, is preparing a scenario for your reunion. The angels are aligning events, creating the perfect opportunities for your paths to cross again. It could be a seemingly chance encounter, a situation that requires both of your collaboration, or simply a moment of clarity for this person that leads them to seek you out directly. The exact moment and form are still being woven by the universe, but the certainty is that it's near. And the question the angels invite you to contemplate now is, if this person approaches, will you be ready to listen with an open heart and consider the possibility of a new beginning? The approaching reunion has the potential to heal wounds, clarify misunderstandings, and open a new path for a more conscious and strengthened love. Be receptive to the signs, trust in the process, and know that the angels are tirelessly working in your favor. The pressure of constant thoughts about you has reached its limit for this person, and relief will only come with action. The angels show me that she's feeling that the time for hesitation is over, that she needs to take the final step and face what the universe has in store for her and for you. It's a mix of anxiety and determination that's driving her. She knows she needs to do this not just for you but for herself, to find the peace that longing has taken away. The angels indicate that this person has been seeking signs, validations, something that confirms that her initiative would be welcome. She's attentive to any indication that you're thinking of her too, any movement on your part that might indicate openness. This search for signs shows how vulnerable and desirous she is of the reunion being possible. There's a deep desire in her heart to reconnect in a genuine way, without the same mistakes from the past. The angels reveal that this person has learned valuable lessons during the distance, and now values open communication, honesty, and the importance of expressing feelings. She wants a chance to show you that she's changed, that she understands the value of what you both had, and that she's willing to build something solid and lasting. Before we continue this message, write in the comments, "The right time of the universe manifests in my life." This act helps align your energy with the truth that the angels are bringing to you. Trust in divine synchronicity. Now continuing, the message. The angels show me that destiny has already drawn a plan for your reunion. Energies are moving, paths are aligning, and the opportunity for this person to come closer is being created at this very moment. It could be an unexpected encounter in a familiar place, a sudden message, or a situation that naturally puts them in contact. The universe is working behind the scenes to make this happen. This person is gathering the final courage, the inner strength that will lead them to overcome the last remnants of fear and pride. They know that what they are about to do will require vulnerability, but they also know that the potential for happiness and healing is immense. They are choosing courage over fear, hope over doubt, and love over distance. And the final message from the angels for you, dear soul, is of trust and receptivity. Trust that what is rightfully yours will not be denied. Trust that the angels are guiding this process for your greater good. And be receptive to what is coming. Keep your heart open, release the past with forgiveness, and prepare to receive the energy of this reunion that destiny is orchestrating with the help of the angels. The intensity of her thoughts is proof, and action is on its way. The angels. Show me that the internal pressure of this person to seek you out is at its peak, and they can no longer resist the call that echoes in their soul. The clarity about the value of your connection and the unbearable weight of longing are driving them to a point of no return. They know they need to act now, before the opportunity seems to completely vanish. There's an energy of now or never that's surrounding them. The angels indicate that this person has already made the decision on the spiritual plane, even if they haven't executed it on the physical plane yet. Their soul has already moved towards you, and their body and mind are just aligning with this inner truth. They are preparing for the conversation, for the encounter, for the possibility that your story might have a new beginning. There's a deep desire in their heart to be forgiven and to have the chance to show how much they care. The angels reveal that this person feels remorse for any hurt caused and longs for an opportunity to demonstrate how much you mean to them now. They want to build a stronger foundation based on honesty and mutual respect. Before we close this message, if it touched your heart and resonated with your truth, write in the comments, "I accept what is rightfully mine." This act opens the doors for the universe's energy to work in your favor, attracting the blessings that are yours. Now continuing the message. The angels show me that destiny is already weaving the threads for the reunion. It may be that an unexpected situation occurs that puts them face to face, or that this person finds the courage to send you that message they've rehearsed so many times. The important thing is to know that the movement is happening and that the angels are making the way easier. This person is approaching with a mix of hope and vulnerability. They hope that you will receive them with an open heart, but understand that they will have to accept your reaction, whatever it may be. However, the strength of the feeling that binds them to you is driving them to take this risk. And the final message from the angels for you is of alignment. Align your heart with what you truly desire. If it's the reunion, prepare for it. If it's release, find peace in it. But know that energy is in motion, and that this person, driven by the intensity of their thoughts and the hand of destiny, is coming your way. What you do with this opportunity will determine the next step in your life. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "Destiny is working for me." Share your experiences in the comments. If you liked this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.